Hi, my name's Ben. I'm a British redneck, and you're watching Answered. My car is a 1972 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 454. I guess fun fact, there's not very many Brits that would own a muscle car like this, so that's what initially attracted me to the car. So about 17 years ago, I took a trip to New Zealand from England and with a friend. And in the driveway of my friend's friend, he had an old brown rusted car, half under a tarp. And I said, "What's that?" He tears back the tarp, and that's the first time I saw a Chevelle. And ever since then, now 17 years later, I finally own one. I really like the way that you have the pillarless opening here, so you actually can take down both of these windows, and so the roof kind of just floats. I just love the angles of it here. Favorite thing has to be the brute force that this thing gives you, how absolutely mechanical and analog it is. It kicks you in the arse when you put your foot down. Everything is loud, everything is raw. Yeah, that's pretty much the most favorite thing. Least favorite thing is it stranding me, which it has done numerous times in numerous precarious situations, but that's just classic car ownership. So you never know if you're going to get to your destination, but you do know it's going to be an adventure.
And this is what the exhaust sounds like.
Hey guys, so we are in the Chevelle now with Ben. I'm Ben as well. Hopefully you can hear us over this beautiful beast of a car. So today we're going to be asking Ben some questions that I got from Facebook, and the typical answered questions. So question one is, what does the exhaust sound like? We just got a great glimpse of it. It's absolutely fantastic, and it was actually hard to film the exterior clip because it is so loud. It's just a ridiculous setup on here. So first question that we have on here is it a true SS? That's probably the biggest thing that everyone wants to know about this
It's
car.
not numbers matching, but it has the right engine, it has all the right trim, has the right paint job, the right badges. So no, in truthfulness, but it is now. So it wasn't originally, but it is now.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely feels the part, and actually it feels better. It feels better than a stock SS would have off the line. And that's a lot to do with the suspension setup that you have on here. So what's the suspension and wheel tire setup you're running on this car?
So I've got 295s in the rear, a staggered 17-inch rim on the front, 18 on the back. I had UMI shocks and springs lowered about maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches from stock. New front control arms, new trailing links, Hotchkis heavy duty sway bars front and rear. So that transformed the car from basically an ocean liner with a big engine into something a bit closer to a modern car.
Yeah. Well, sounds damn good. Cool. So, we heard the story. You've been wanting this car for quite a while. And was it between this and any other cars, or were there particular things you were looking for when you ended up finding this car?
Yeah, so I like to collect a variety of cars, and this was the top of my list for classic. I have luxury car, SUV, a true sports car, but I wanted a big American muscle car. My uncle had a GT66 Mustang GT350, and before that he had a Pontiac Le Mans. So he's always inspired me for the American muscle. So I kind of grew up with it, and I always wanted a cool car like my uncle.
Nice. Yep. Yep. This car is just too fun. How many people and how much luggage can you fit in it?
I've only had 4 people in it. You might be able to fit 5 if the 5th person is very small. The luggage, well, you could fit about 2 dead bodies in there, as you can see here. When I first got the car, it was everything was bedliner and just metal, and so one of the first things I made myself was this trunk liner from carpet and plyboard from the hardware store, because without these panels, if you come around here, you can get things rolling around. Unfortunately, that's the worst crack in the paint on the car. That's as it was when I got it. Somebody had something rolling around in there and punched that out. So therefore, a few bucks on materials and an afternoon in the yard, and made it safe again.
What's the fuel efficiency like on this? I mean, it's a huge engine, sounds great. You can't really expect good numbers, but do you know where it might be at?
I'll be lucky if it's 10 miles to the gallon, probably a bit less than 10. I would estimate between 7 and 10.
What are 3 things you absolutely love about this car?
I love how raw it is, how analog and mechanical it is. It kicks you in the arse when you put your right foot down, as you can see from the video. I love the noise it makes when the right foot goes down. I love how absolutely stupid and impractical and brutish it is. It's just awesome because it's so impractical and so ridiculous.
And this car, what's really cool, what I noticed just filming today, is that this car makes not just the people in it happy, but the people around it.
Right.
I mean, people were letting us pass, on this road left and right. People in the parking lots didn't care that we were revving it for the video. They just wanted to hear more of it. So this is a car that just has a really fun character about it, and it's like the really nice biker guy. It's like a really mean-looking car, but it's very fun to be around.
Yeah, whenever I drive it, I always get attention in the good way.
Yeah.
It's nice to make people smile, and everything from the older people who this was a car that was new when they were a kid, or young kids that get a kick out of the old cars. It's great to keep a piece of history like this alive, and not just sitting in my garage. I do actually drive the thing.
Yeah, hence why it's dirty today.
Yes,
much appreciated.
She's not a show car, but she's a great driver.
Yeah. And so, what are a few annoying things about this car in particular, and owning a car and of this age, I guess, compared to the turbo that you have or the range?
Reliability is reliability is a little overrated. You don't quite know if you're going to make it to your destination. It has stranded me in the middle of the road, on the side of the road. It's been on a tow truck quite a few times. Everything from a main crank bearing giving way, causing the engine, we needed to rebuild the engine, to a simple thing like the cable that joins the accelerator to the throttle body snapped, and so I had engine running but no power, and I drifted to a stop in the middle of a 6-lane road, which made things interesting.
Does not sound like fun. Alright, if money was not an issue, what would you change on this car?
I would love to put a supercharger on it. Not one that comes through the hood, but a Pro Charger that goes on the side.
Okay.
I like the way it looks, just like it is. So I don't need it to grow out the hood.
Right.
But I'd love to put a supercharger on it, and with more power, you need better stopping. So I would like to. I still might do the brakes as well. Change so I've got all 4 corner disc brakes, and beef up the front disc brakes for what they are now.
And what's the current brake setup? Is it drum in the rear?
Drum in the rear, disc in the front. Because I got this car, and I'm not, I don't know how many owners have tinkered with it, so nothing is stock, so I'm not entirely sure of all the setup. But that's a risk you take when you buy a classic with no documents.
Right.
And another thing that I would like to add is to improve the steering. A full rack and pinion system would be great, but I don't know if I want to invest in that. But a tighter steering box would be a compromise, because this one, it's a little light. So that would improve the driving feel and make you a little bit more confident to thrash it about in the corners.
And so speaking of that, you unfortunately don't know the full history of this car, right?
I do not.
It seems like it was going to be a project drag car, got tossed back together.
Right.
And
it's got a legit 12-bolt rear end. Does proper burnouts with both tires.
Yes.
Leaves some nice rubber, and it's got this more modern gauge cluster. not quite the gauge cluster I would have picked. I'd have liked something a little bit more period, but it mostly works.
Yeah.
The speedo is completely off.
And it's off. It's low, right?
It is. So when it reads 60, you're doing about 80. It's because I put much bigger rear tires on it than what this was calibrated for.
Yeah. So that's perfect. You just tell the cop you're doing 65, and from what you know, you're doing 65.
Right.
So for everyone watching, if they don't already have a Chevelle, answer the question for us: should I get it? Is this a car that you would recommend?
Oh hell yeah! It's a lot of fun. Lots of fun.
And would you, in a lineup, would you recommend this? Would you recommend it as a daily driver, as the perfect companion to, like, this and another car? What's kind of the perfect two-car garage setup if this was one of them?
If this was one of them, I guess depends what you like. Either get a nice SUV and this, or get a nice 5 Series Beamer as a companion to this, because that's a lot more practical, won't break as much, and still fast. But the luxury is what you're missing out on in this car. So it doesn't have air conditioning. It has a heater that works well, but when it's hot outside, that doesn't help.
Yeah. And the stereo is just, the pipes coming out the back. So no real entertainment in this car for you to tinker with, but you just put your foot down. It's
right.
Fun. So that's actually all the questions we have on the list. Ben, thank you so much for your time, for letting us have some fun with the Chevelle today. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comment below, and we'll see you next month for the next episode of Answered. Please subscribe. Peace.